Luna and the Forest Fawn. One quiet evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, little Luna wandered into the heart of the forest. The towering trees swayed gently, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind. The air smelled of earth and blooming flowers, and the soft chirping of crickets filled the silence. As Luna walked along a narrow path, she suddenly heard a faint whimper coming from behind a bush. She stopped, her heart beating a little faster. Carefully, she stepped closer and peeked through the leaves. There, curled up and trembling, was a tiny fawn. Its big, frightened eyes reflected the moonlight, and its small body shivered with fear. Luna's heart filled with concern. She knelt down slowly and whispered, "Don't be afraid, little one. I won't hurt you." Her voice was soft, gentle, like the breeze rustling through the trees. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a handful of fresh berries she had picked earlier. Holding them out in her palm, she waited. The fawn sniffed the air cautiously, but did not move. Just then, a deep voice echoed from above. "Kindness and patience always lead the way." Luna looked up and saw a wise old owl perched on a thick branch. Its golden eyes glowed in the moonlight as it observed her carefully. She smiled, understanding the owl's words. She knew she couldn't rush the little creature. So, she sat down on the soft, mossy ground, her hands resting in her lap, and simply waited. She hummed a gentle tune, letting the fawn see that she was no threat. Minutes passed, and the forest seemed to hold its breath. Then, ever so slowly, the fawn took a small step forward. Its tiny hooves barely made a sound on the forest floor. Another step,
And another.
until, at last, it nuzzled Luna's outstretched hand. Luna's face lit up with joy. She gently stroked the fawn's soft fur, feeling its rapid heartbeat slow as it began to trust her. "Come on, little one," she whispered, rising to her feet. The fawn hesitated for a moment, but then followed her as she carefully led the way through the forest. Soon, they reached a clearing bathed in silver moonlight. And there, standing tall and graceful, was the mother deer, her eyes filled with relief. The fawn let out a small cry and dashed toward her. The mother deer nuzzled her baby lovingly, as if thanking Luna without words. Luna watched with a warm heart, feeling a sense of magic in the air. The forest seemed to glow softly, and tiny fireflies flickered around her like little stars. She glanced up at the owl, who gave her a knowing wink before spreading its wings and soaring into the night. As Luna turned to walk home, she realized something important. True kindness requires patience, and even the smallest act of love can create magic in the world. Moral: kindness and patience create magic in the world. Would you like any further refinements or additions? Smiling face with smiling eyes.